Imagine walking into a room and feeling an undeniable shift in energy. Conversations pause. Heads turn. Even those who don't know you feel your presence before you utter a single word. This isn't luck, nor is it some mystical power. This is the result of mastering a skill that few understand but all respond to, the power of pause. Most people drift through life unnoticed. They enter rooms and blend into the background, their presence weak, their words forgettable. But a select few command attention effortlessly. The difference? A single shift in how they carry themselves. In this guide, we're going to break down the psychology behind presence and respect. We'll explore real-world examples, scientific studies, and practical techniques that you can use today. By the end, you'll not only understand the mechanics of influence but also how to apply them to transform your personal and professional interactions. Why some people are respected instantly. Society operates on a system of unspoken rules, hierarchies of dominance and submission. Whether in business meetings, social gatherings, or relationships, people unconsciously assess where you stand. This happens within seconds of meeting you. Most assume respect is earned through words, but the truth is, people judge you first by how you move, how you hold yourself, and how you use silence. Let's compare two types of people. Person A enters a room quickly, scanning the space nervously. They speak fast, over-explain, and fidget while talking. They seek approval. Person B walks in with slow, deliberate movements. They take their time before speaking, pausing between sentences. They don't seek approval, they expect respect. Who do you think commands more attention? This is not about arrogance or aggression, it's about understanding the mechanics of respect and leveraging them. The psychology of the pause, why it works. The most dominant creatures in nature, lions, wolves, and eagles, move slowly, deliberately, and confidently. They do not seek attention. They let it come to them. This is because silence creates discomfort. Human brains are wired to fill silence. When you pause, others lean in, waiting for your words. Slowness signals control. Speaking too fast suggests nervousness. Speaking with pauses suggests confidence. Scarcity increases value. The less you speak, the more valuable your words appear. Case study, the CEO effect. Research has shown that the most influential leaders, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, all share a common trait: they pause before responding. This creates anticipation, making their words feel more significant. How to apply this in real life? Here's what I want you to do next time you're in a conversation. Pause before responding. When someone asks you something, wait 2 seconds before answering. Do not rush. Maintain steady eye contact. Don't fidget or break eye contact while pausing. Slow your speech. Speak deliberately, emphasizing key words. The results: people will start treating you differently almost immediately. Real life example, the power of the pause in action. Let's look at 2 real life scenarios. Scenario 1, the job interview. Imagine you're in an interview. The hiring manager asks, "Why should we hire you?" The average person rushes to answer, filling the space with nervous energy. The high-status individual pauses, nods slightly, and then speaks with a controlled, measured tone. Which one leaves a lasting impression? Scenario 2, social interactions. You're at a gathering, and someone makes an offhand remark about you. Instead of reacting instantly, you pause, smile slightly, and then respond calmly. That moment of stillness gives you control over the conversation's direction. Lessons from history: Great leaders and the art of silence. Throughout history, the most powerful figures understood the power of controlled silence. Julius Caesar rarely spoke in haste. His measured responses made people hang on his every word. Abraham Lincoln, known for his deliberate speech, giving his words gravity. Barack Obama, master of the pause, using it to emphasize key points. These figures didn't just speak, they commanded attention by controlling time. Common mistakes that make you lose respect instantly. Many people sabotage their presence without realizing it. Here are the top mistakes to avoid. Mastering the art of influence, commanding respect in every conversation. The power of presence. Have you ever walked into a room and felt invisible? Like no one noticed you, no one respected your presence, and no one cared about what you had to say? It's not because you lack intelligence or value, it's because you haven't yet mastered the subtle yet powerful techniques that demand respect. Some people enter a room, and the energy shifts. Eyes turn toward them, conversations pause, and people instinctively listen when they speak. They have an aura of confidence, an unspoken force that makes others take them seriously. And here's the good news, this isn't something you're born with, it's something you can learn. In this guide, we'll uncover the psychological tricks that instantly make people respect you. And it all starts with two critical communication habits that most people get wrong: talking too fast and over-explaining. 1. Talking too fast, the silent confidence killer. Problem. When you speak too fast, you may feel like you're keeping the conversation engaging, but in reality, you come across as nervous, anxious, or even insecure. Rapid speech subconsciously signals to others that you're either uncomfortable, desperate for approval, or afraid of being interrupted. It makes you appear less authoritative, and people are less likely to take your words seriously. Why it happens? You fear silence and try to fill every gap. You believe speaking fast makes you sound smarter. You lack confidence in what you're saying and rush through it. Fix. The most powerful people in the world don't rush their words. They take their time. They understand the power of controlled speech. To command respect. Slow down your speech. Speak with measured clarity. Use intentional pauses to emphasize key points. Control your breath to maintain a steady, confident rhythm. Lower your voice slightly to project authority. Example. Imagine you're in a meeting, and your boss asks for your opinion. A nervous speaker might respond quickly, "Well, I think that if we, adjust our strategy a bit, we might be able to see some improvements, but I'm not totally sure, what do you guys think?" Now compare that to someone who pauses before answering, then says in a calm, deliberate tone, "I believe a small adjustment in strategy could yield significant improvements." That second statement exudes confidence. That's the kind of speech that makes people listen. 2. Over-explaining, when more words make you weaker. Problem. Have you ever explained something to someone, only to realize you're talking in circles? Over-explaining makes you sound unsure, as if you need validation to confirm that what you're saying is correct. People tend to tune out long-winded explanations, and you end up diluting the impact of your message. Why it happens? You fear being misunderstood. You want to prove your intelligence. You lack confidence in your own words. Fix. The most respected individuals know when to stop talking. To make a strong impression. Say what you mean, then stop. Don't fill silence with unnecessary details. Trust that your words have weight. You don't need to over-explain to be understood. Let the listener ask questions if they need clarification. This makes your communication feel more valuable. Example. Instead of saying, "So basically, what I'm trying to say is that we should probably shift our focus because right now, our approach isn't quite working, and if we maybe adjusted a few things here and there, we might get better results." A confident speaker would simply say, "Our current strategy isn't working. We need to adjust our focus." Notice the difference. Shorter, stronger, more powerful. Mastering the art of commanding respect. The way you speak determines how people perceive you. When you eliminate nervous habits like talking too fast and over-explaining, you naturally appear more confident, composed, and respected. Final takeaway. Speak slowly. It makes you sound calm and in control. Pause deliberately. Let silence work in your favor. Stop over-explaining. Say your point and trust in its impact. Try implementing these techniques in your next conversation and watch how people's reactions change. You'll notice more attentiveness, more respect, and more influence in every interaction. If you found this valuable, leave a comment below on which habit you're working to improve. And if you want even more psychological tricks to dominate any social situation, hit that like button and subscribe because this is just the beginning. 3. Avoiding eye contact. Problem: signals weakness or lack of confidence. Fix: maintain steady eye contact when speaking and listening. Final thoughts: mastering presence in everyday life. The next time you enter a room, ask yourself, am I a force, or am I fading into the background? By mastering the power of pause, you'll notice more respect from others, stronger influence in conversations, a shift in how people respond to you. Try this today. The next time someone speaks to you, pause. Watch their reaction. See how the dynamic changes. Once you feel the shift, you'll never go back. If you want even more psychological tricks to dominate any social situation, subscribe now and share your experience in the comments below. Because power isn't given, it's taken.